What's up, YouTube? Ryan here. I am back in Golden, Colorado, back home. One of the big takeaways for me of the week, besides the, getting the certification, which of course was important because that's what I went there for, and honestly, that's what I paid for. But I also came to the other realization, something I've known for a while, but it just was reinforced in me last week, which is if you really, really want to extend your career, if you want to expand your career, if you want to change your career, you have to invest in yourself. Taking a walk this afternoon. I should probably call this my little pink road instead of my yellow brick road to get me where I need to go. All right, back in a little bit more familiar territory. Too many buses and cars going by as I wait for my son to get out of school. But anyway, what I want to talk to you about today is the importance of investing in yourself. I've spent the last few vlogs trying to help you understand that it's really important in your career to be able to understand what you want to be known for. Because if you don't know what you want to be known for, how is anybody else going to know? They just won't. They won't know. If you don't know, you won't be able to communicate it clearly to them. They won't be able to find it or figure it out on their own. So it's important that you know what you want to be known for. Another reason you want to know what you want to be known for is because you need to be able to position yourself in your career so that others will know you for that as well. All this is explained in the first step of the DICE process, define. But what happens if during the process of determining what you want to become known for and clarifying your position for your brand, you determine that you want to be known for something other than what you're known for today? Well, what happens is you've identified what could be a skills gap. Now, if you have a skills gap, that simply means that what you want to become known for versus where you are today, there's a gap. You're not known for that. You don't have the expertise. You may not have the skills required, but at least you've discovered that you have one. Too many people I know have a skills gap, but yet they don't really know it. And even if they figure it out, they don't know how to fix it. So I'm going to tell you right now, the way to fix it, you need to invest in yourself. Investing in yourself doesn't have to be hard. It can be pretty easy. In fact, there are a number of free online training courses that you can take from places like Udemy, Udacity, Creative Live, HubSpot, and hundreds of other places, probably one specifically for the area that you want to go into. You just go on Google and search, find out what kind of training courses are out there for you. While we're talking about online training classes, I want to kill two birds with one stone. It's a question that I get asked a lot, which is LinkedIn worth paying the premium price for? And the answer is yes and no. No, if you're going to use LinkedIn by itself, as in normal use, you're not going to change the way you do anything or interact with it. You just want to say get more InMails. If that's what you want it for, absolutely not. Don't waste your money on the premium version. However, the single greatest benefit of LinkedIn Premium, and I still think it's one that most people don't know about, is that you get access to lynda.com. Lynda.com is packed full of training courses on many different topics. It's completely worth the subscription that you'll pay to LinkedIn in order to have access to it. And another cool thing about it is once you complete a class on Lynda, it actually has a button that allows you to post your new certifications directly to your LinkedIn profile, which I think is pretty cool. And that alone can make it worth the premium price. Another avenue for you to consider is a community college, a local community college. They offer lots of adult ongoing learning programs where you basically pick what you want to learn about and you go take those courses in the evening. It's a great way for you to learn a new skill on your own time. Other alternatives include things like internships, say with a local company, and do some work for them in the evening. I would recommend, if you really want to get into that area and they don't have an open internship, volunteer your time for free. You'll be gaining some valuable experience, real experience, by the way, for a company that needs the help and assistance. They'll actually see you in work, and who knows where it can go from there. And speaking of volunteering, that's another great avenue. Volunteering at a local nonprofit or community center, a place where you can go and get some skills that maybe you don't have today. But the key is not just to volunteer and do work, you have to volunteer to be a leader. Be on the board, run a committee, run a program, run a gala, whatever they offer. Take advantage of the fact that they will let you do it 100%. One of the things that I did years ago is I ran a nonprofit in my local community, and through that I was able to gain not only a lot of great experiences, but I networked and met a lot of people in the local community who were able to help me grow my side business by connecting me with people they knew needed my help. Volunteering is a great way for you to get experiences to close some of your skills gaps. And this should be obvious, but I mean, think about it. YouTube, hello, how-to videos, get on YouTube and look it up. There are so many great videos from people who, just like you and me, they know a little bit more about a particular topic or subject, and they actually take the time to get online and tell you how to do it. So go search on YouTube too. And of course, one of my favorite ways to learn, podcasts. When you're out for a walk, when you're at the gym, when you're shopping for groceries, whatever it might be, plug some headsets into your ears. They don't have to be these. They can have wires on them. That's cool too. But plug them in and listen to a podcast about the skill or the area you want to move into. There are so many great podcasts out there with so much great information. You can't ignore what they have to offer. And finally, obviously another way, and I just went through this myself, is through in-person training. Take the time for yourself. Sign up. Take a few days out of your busy life. Go and learn some more about the area that you want to move into or your own specific area. Close that skill gap. Invest in yourself. It will be the best investment you will ever make. I promise you that. So I'll close out today's vlog just simply with this. As you move through the DICE process and you begin to define your brand, once you know and understand what you want to be known for, how to position yourself, you need to start looking at ways to boost and bolster your experience. And a lot of that can come through training and certification, especially if you're trying to close a skills gap, or even if you don't want to close a skills gap and you just want to get better at what you already do. Take the time, look at all these different avenues that are available to us now in order for you to be able to get better at what you want to do or move in the direction you want to go. You have no excuses. Take the time, invest in yourself, and you will never regret it. I've been Ryan, and I'm out.